YouTube found a community of Montreal fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens, and we are here today to talk about Of Montreal's early 2020 release, Your Fun, released on Polyvinyl Records in January of 2020. This was actually purchased at the last concert I ever went to, but not the last for now. This album stands out in their discography as something that is made up primarily of singles. Most of their albums follow either a theme or the songs kind of weave in and out of each other, or there's just a lot of dense instrumentation. This album is more of a pop-focused record, and I really like that for it. The last few albums they've put out have been growing, I think, started growing into what will become this. Their last one before this, White as Relic, very heavily dance influenced, definitely like 80s 12-inch remixes influenced. They kind of combined songs together to make super long songs on that one. On this one, they kind of cut it back to being like shorter songs, anywhere from 2 minutes 50 to about 4 minutes long in length. So definitely something that could be played on the radio, if you will, for any of these tracks. And I really dig it. It's a fun album. It's dancey. It's synth pop. It's kind of what Of Montreal was known for in the mid 2000s when they got really popular with Sunlanding Twins and Hissing Fauna, two of their biggest albums at that time. This record is the culmination also of Kevin changing as a person, finding a great new relationship that he's involved with Christina Schneider from Locate S1. So he's in a really happy state of life right now, and this music definitely reflects that. And being an Of Montreal fan for as long as I have been, I think since 2004 or 5, hearing him super happy is great, because he's made a lot of albums where he's not happy. So to hear the guy having fun, that's good for him, man. Very stoked about it. Peace to All Freaks opens up this album, and it's such a catchy song. That hush, hush intro, or not intro, but parts of the song there. That pre-chorus with those layered vocals, the dense production, the total pop hitness of this song. Excellent use of synths on this thing. The drum sound is really well done. It's just an upbeat, dancing, sing-along type of song. It's a total head bobber. If this doesn't make your feet move, there's something going on, man. I love the dynamics on this song. Excellent opener, works really well live. Polyaneurysm, this is another total shift because you get this really nice guitar intro, but then it just falls into this super dense, dancey production that I can't keep up with the girl line. It's so fun. Dreamy, synthy leads, lots of echo on the vocals. This track has so many layers on it. I love when it stops and comes back at the end. That breakbeat kind of rhythm. I'm a sucker for that stuff, but upbeat, super fun. Get God's Attention by Being an Atheist, which I think is a hilarious title. Love the heavy rock riff on this one. Tons of hand claps before it all disappears into a bass solo with minimal percussion throughout the verses. The song explodes into a big arena rock chorus that's like ready for Madison Square Garden. And when I saw them play this live, it works so well because the song just explodes out of the speakers in that chorus part. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like it just instantly makes you feel like you gotta jump around and get like involved with this track. So a testament to Kevin's writing that no matter how many albums he puts out, he can still find catchy things to put into these records and make you want to dance along and sing along to. So really, the dude can write some great songs. Track 4 on here is a G That Remains. I'm not going to say that word because a lot of people do find that word offensive. So for the review here, I'm just going to keep it safe and not use that word. So if you want to see what the word is, you can look it up yourself. But G That Remains. Dreamy lullaby intro on this one. And I really like the duetting vocals on this one, where he sings with Christina on this track. And the vocals are just smooth as silk on this song. It's just a warm, dancey, dreamy song. And the atmosphere it creates is almost like a really happy merry-go-round at times. It's a song that instantly sounds familiar as you listen to it, and you like where it continues to go to because you know it's going to take a left turn somewhere, but those left turns are so welcomed. I love the music on this track. And then You've Had Me Everywhere, the last song on side 1, is easily one of the most vulnerable, honest, intimate songs Kevin has ever given us as a fan. It's one of the best things he's ever done. Hands down, it's just one of the most beautiful things he's ever done. It's painfully romantic and intimate. There's such a beautiful magic that's sprinkled all over this song. I mean, the lyrics, listening to your heartbeat, knowing it's my heartbeat too, if something were to happen to you, I don't even want to think about that. It's such a upfront, putting it all out there, man. It's just, how honest can you get? you know, when you break it down into not even saying something super arty, but saying something like you just say in a conversation to someone like, look, if you got hurt, I don't even want to think about that because I'm so crazy in love with you, that would mess me up. And that's kind of what this song is about. And it's just a romantic, fun romp, and it's catchy. It is so catchy. This song deserves to be on the radio. Something stupid. I love this track. Side B opens up with Carmilla's of Love. I like the steady rhythm on this one. I like the changes that happen. The chorus is great. You know, a song about, you know, they don't really have any problems together, so trying ecstasy for their couples therapy is just, you know, a goof, which I thought was pretty cool. It's showing a really healthy relationship, that they're really in this together and they're just digging each other. So I really like that a lot. Don't Let Me Die in America is a fascinating track as well. You know, Kevin wanted to die anywhere but here. And that could be taken in a number of levels. It could be like he doesn't want to die in a country that's got the political situation that was going on for 4 years. It could be that as a culture, things need to change and he doesn't think they're going to change, so he'd rather be anywhere else. Maybe he's seen enough of this country and he likes other countries better. There's a lot of interpretation here for this song. It's not as one-sided as it sounds. But it's a really good rock riffer of a song. Straight, upbeat, can't beat it. Saint Sebastian is the song after this one. It's probably my least favorite song on here, but the chorus is decent. I like the eerie synth leads the song has, but when it comes to Montreal songs, this one for me is actually a little too straightforward, if you will. It kind of lays it all out there in a very kind of, I'm never going to use the word boring when I talk about Montreal, but compared to what they have done, it's pretty simple, if you will. And I use that word so lightly, but really not a bad song, but not my favorite. Deliberate Self-Harm, haha, comes out of the ashes of the last track. And it's a super slow crawler of a song with kind of like drawn out, bored sounding vocals. It's okay. It's kind of trippy and hypnotic, but it kind of plods along. It's not my favorite either, but still I can kind of dig it. It's a groove to get into, so I can kind of feel it for that one. But it picks right back up again at the last song with 20th Century Schizophrenic Revengeoid Man, which is a total jammer. Fast-paced rock and roll, shouted vocals, guitar tones are going crazy. The vocal delivery is wild at times. It sounds stoned at other times. A crazy song with a good guitar solo, possibly about having a mental disorder and sort of torturing your guitar with having to write about these disorders over and over again. That's kind of what I took it as. And I say torturing in the sense that, like, not in a negative way at all. I'm saying it as like a thing you're currently working through, like some sort of deep anxiety, and you're writing about it, and your guitar has to hear all about it all the time. So it's kind of like putting, self-deprecating through yourself, through your guitar, through making a song, trying to make yourself feel better, or trying to get through a problem, or anxiety, or a trip. Again, a song with many levels, which is kind of what Of Montreal is known for. But I love the back cover here, too. It looks like an Obi strip, like on the Japanese records. So a different alternate shot of the two of them in the car. And the inside cover has this sweet ride. So it's a very like 80s looking album, if you will. Kind of a synth pop, vaporwave look, if you will. This was all done by JLP, an artist out of Athens as well that they're buddies with. One of the first, or if not the first, on Montreal album cover not done by his brother David. So that's a bit different. Let me show you the inside record here, which is pressed on a really, really nice cherry red record, which again looks a bit dark on camera, much more transparent and much more excitingly red in person. But there's the label for you. One of my favorite labels they've ever done. I love the logo they chose for this era. Kind of a streamlined, slick looking thing. But yeah, that's it. Of Montreal is a band I've been a fan of for a very, very long time. I've seen them in concert, I think almost 20 times at this point. They're one of my favorite concert bands because they put on a hell of a production between members on stage dressing up in costumes, performing skits. I mean, the whole thing is an absolute spectacle to watch. So if you ever get the chance to go see them, they come around to your town, go for it. Even if you don't know the music, it's going to be something you'll never forget. It's such a fun time. That's kind of what they're known for, is like an escape. You go to watch their concerts to escape the boringness of your real life, kind of live in the world of Montreal. But yeah, this album is actually really, really solid. I love this thing. I wouldn't say it's my favorite album by them, but I definitely really appreciate it. So I'd give this thing a 7 or 8 out of 10, hands down. Super favorable, super fun to listen to. Lots of really good songs. You've Had Me Everywhere is my favorite song on here, hands down. That's one of the best things he's done in the last 10 years, no doubt. So that's it. My name is Giggens. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye.